In this video, let's talk about managing media libraries and using AI to help with that with VIDA. All right, real quick, you're watching Video Brand. Special thanks to our sponsors for helping make this NAB coverage possible. Massive, Metricool, OpenReel, Adspective, and Vestigit. Be sure to check them out. Links are in the description below. And now, back to the interview. All right, I'm here with Matt from VIDA, and we're going to go over a demo.
So what we've got is a SaaS, AI-enabled, cloud-based solution. Every piece of content goes in on hot storage and cold storage. Everything is done via Chrome, right? So you can basically find everything. We normally work with very, very big libraries, so the idea is we can do anything at scale and be able to find anything very quickly, right? So just starting here, you have your home page that we can customize per client. This is a demo client that we get to use that has a bunch of like very series-based content. So we work with each client and say, are you series, are you film, are you e-learning, and kind of change it to whatever they may want to do. And just as an overview, we like to also have the customers share the content. You can share the content via something like a collection where you can click through that. We also have the ability of doing Storefront, which is a kind of a sales-enabled collection. So let's say you have hundreds of thousands of episodes of a particular show or shows in plural, and you want to have one particular place where you have all of your assets in a more sales-friendly environment, like the top 100 assets. You could do that in Storefront. On the Launchpad side of things, that is a way to enable clients and the vendors of clients upload content but not be able to, or not see the actual library itself. So you can have basically like VIDA be the repository and worldwide have all these ingest points of people adding assets into VIDA. When you go back to VIDA and we start doing things like searching, we've got a very nice faceted based search. So even if I just start something going down here, this will go through, this will find our 1,200 assets that we have in our demo instance, and then it's kind of really depending upon what your journey is. What I mean by that is some people are very much like, oh, I want to know what series I want to have. If I look into Highway Patrol as an example, I now go from my 1,200 assets to my 200 assets, right? Specifically, if I'm now in Highway Patrol and I want to know what do I have per episode. So I can now see if I want to look at a particular episode, I can find that episode from there. Or you could do things like, what do we have an order for things that are in Spanish or in French or whatever it may be. You can find all the content that's in there. You can also do that if you're on the technical side. So if you're starting out and you want just videos and you want only ProRes, you can keep narrowing that down. When it comes to types of content, we can do anything from standard def all the way to 4K and 8K. We also do scripts and Excels and rich media files. We can produce a proxy off of just about anything. One of the fun little bits and pieces that we can show here too is we've done for NAB in particular. We've done a few new AI integrations. So we had an existing AI integration where it would listen to the content, it would basically pull all the metadata out or all the the speaking as metadata, and then we can basically make subtitles in a different language based off of that. We could do object recognition, we could do celebrity recognition, but our new thing is that we could do transcription. Now this is connected to an integration that we have with our fast channel partner Amagi. So we have an integration with fast channel to send things directly from there, but part of that is you have to have the right metadata for that fast channel. So we find with some people you have it where you have the right episode name and the series and things of that nature, but maybe you don't have something as simple as like the synopsis. And to create a synopsis where you don't already have it, you have to watch the whole episode, make some decisions, and then write it out, right? We have a very cool way of completely changing that, right? So this transcription is done all by time, and this happens at ingest. We take that and we automatically create the synopsis based on AI. And what's cool is if I do this, I can show you guys, this is now recreating the synopsis using OpenAI, and it does 3 different versions. And if you basically say, okay, cool, I like the middle version, you just hit confirm and go from there. But after it does this, I can even show you one other thing too. We also have the ability of changing how many characters it may be, so limiting it to between 1 and 500, as well as the tone. So if I pick like 300 characters, I can say, I want it to be serious, I want it to be technical. If it's age appropriate, you want it to be like for a middle schooler, whatever that may be. And once you have that, you pick your your version, confirm it, and now you have your updated metadata.
Now, is this also so is this sort of just managing the back end and it's getting pushed to another platform for people to stream, or is this also like handling where people would stream or subscribe to if you're offering like a library service or paywall?
The way it would be is basically mostly the people that are our clients are the customers that own all the content. So we then have all the piping that goes to those partners. So whether it's a Magi for like Fast Channel or it's Netflix or Hulu, we can deliver to all those partners that then they do their normal thing when they put it on Hulu or they put it on a Magi. So we're not hosting it from there. We're basically sending it from VIDA as their main repository to those particular places.
Nice. And where do you see kind of the AI? I mean, the caption writing or the taking the captions and being able to like pull out metadata from that is like a really cool use case. Kind of where do you see this going in the future as far as either using it to inform like finding things in episodes, objects, or just informing decisions of, I know you're not doing the streaming, so it's not like you're getting streaming data, but like kind of what other like avenues do you see in the future with like AI?
I think there's like two big things that we know even from what our clients want, like not even like this is a year down the road or 2 years down the road. I think on a very short term, putting metadata into the system is always a laborious project and very hard. So if we can use AI to make that a little bit more easy or get even more data than you would normally just with humans, total win, right? More data wins. The second thing is we have a lot of clients that have grown organically, so they have a couple of libraries and they have that one main library they know perfectly, or they have some legacy content or a library that they've bought from somebody else and they don't really know what's there, right? So we've talked with a lot of clients that have just troves of footage to basically go through and listen to it, look at it, so that they can do things like we have a whole programming on cycling. Let's find all the cycling content we have, or all the content about this, or if there's some news article that pops up or some event, you can then search against those phrases. And instead of having to rely on the one guy that's worked at the company forever that intrinsically knows that, you can just anybody can type the search criteria in there and go from that.
Cool. And where can people find out more information?
If they go to vida.studio, you can go in, you can get a bunch of information, you can schedule a demo, and we're based in LA and London, so we can also do everything remotely too.
Well, thanks a lot. All right, thanks for watching the video. For more of our NAB videos, be sure to check out our playlist right here, and be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.